face. Hi, so welcome back. So we're on the boat now. We have Boat Switch wired in, and what we want to do is go to our chart plotter and set up all of our switches. So as you see here, when we come to our switching page, we have every available switch that Boat Switch can show us, correct?
That's correct, yes.
And what we want to do is go in and name them and hide the switches that we're actually not using, correct?
That's correct.
That we don't have connected up. So Adam here is going to run through and show us how we can customize this screen, set it up, and then later on we can save this to a profile, correct?
That's correct.
So once we did all this work here, we can save it?
You can save it to an SD card and you can actually reload it back up if you need to.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and show how we do this.
So we're going to go into the options, then we'll go to settings, and there we'll go to My Vessel, Switching, NMEA Standard, and from there you'll have a list of all your switches, whether they're momentary or latching. From here you can name them, you can hide them. So we'll take switch 1 and we're going to name it. We're going to edit the name, clear it. We know that's our nav lights, so I'm just going to call that nav lights. And done. And then we've saved that. We've got it set for momentary and showing. So then we have switch 2. That is our anchor light. Edit the name.
And we know this because we went in and once we connected everything physically in there, we kind of made a mental note of where each one of the switches were, right?
Yeah, and you can download a circuit sheet.
Okay.
From the web.
We'll show that circuit sheet here too, so it'll help you actually kind of configure your system.
You can write down what you actually did from there, and then you'll have a record of what switch and circuit is what. So we got that set for momentary, and we got that set for showing. And we have switch 3, which we want to name that. Switch 3, we'll clear that. It's a compass light, done. And so on and so forth. So then from there we can actually go in and hide circuits if we want to. We'll take this circuit 9 and we'll hide that. Circuit 10.
So we're going to hide everything that we're really not showing here, and that way once we get to our switching page, it's only going to be what we actually connected on this vessel.
That's correct.
Okay.
And then from there we'll have our pre-made sheet.
Okay, perfect. We'll come back here and then we'll take a look here in a second of what our switching page actually looks like.